So we're diving into this groundbreaking study that, well, shows that 8 major psychiatric conditions basically share a core set of genetic variations.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, these disorders, autism, ADHD, schizophrenia, bipolar disorder, major depressive disorder, Tourette syndrome, OCD, and anorexia have a common genetic thread.
Wow, that's pretty wild. So you're saying that there's this shared genetic root across these vastly different conditions?
Yep, exactly. And a big part of it is that these are pleiotropic variants. Basically, one gene can impact multiple conditions.
Hmm.
It's like pulling one thread from a sweater and watching the whole pattern shift.
Right, right. But can you explain a bit more about how these variants work in the brain?
Sure, these variants, they interact super intensely within protein networks, so that if you tweak one, you affect the whole web of brain
Yeah.
development. And they're not confined to a single stage. They're active across multiple developmental phases and in many types of brain cells.
Interesting. So the study even identified 683 variants that regulate gene expression, right? That seems huge.
Exactly, and that's what really makes it compelling. In lab tests with neuron precursor cells, these variants showed real effects that could really shape
Right.
brain development. It's it's powerful stuff because it hints at the biological roots of comorbidities we see, like the often overlapping occurrence of autism and ADHD.
Absolutely. But I have to ask, don't you think linking so many disorders with one genetic basis might oversimplify things a bit? I mean, mental health is so complex.
That's a fair point. Sure, mental health is incredibly complex, but this study challenges the traditional DSM categories by suggesting there's a spectrum of shared origins rather than distinct
Yeah,
silos.
indeed.
It's not suggesting everything is the same, just that there's a common overlapping groundwork.
Got it. So this could really change how we look at diagnoses, right? Instead of separate boxes for ADHD versus OCD, for instance, there's this shared genetic landscape.
Exactly. And that opens major doors for treatment too. Imagine if we could target these shared genetic
Right.
hotspots. It's a game changer, allowing for therapies that might help multiple conditions at once rather than treating them in isolation.
That's exciting. It seems like a huge leap forward in understanding and potentially treating psychiatric disorders.
For sure, it's like reimagining mental health as a web of interconnected influences rather than isolated
Yeah,
issues.
absolutely.
While there's still a lot to explore, this study really pushes us to think outside traditional categories.
And that could finally lead us to more holistic and effective approaches in treatment, right?
Exactly right. It's an invitation to see mental health in a new light, blending genetics and development into one bigger picture.
It's a fascinating step forward, challenging, exciting, and definitely something to watch as research continues.